It's been very good, just trying to gel these new guys within the system to come together so we can have a remarkable season.
What was it like in the Bahamas to be on the floor in a game again?
Just that whole trip was a relief for me, especially being back on the court for the first time. It wasn't no nervousness from me, no jitters. It just felt like I belonged right back to where I was before. So coming into that game, it was just a burst of energy, excitement, and just to be able to be beside my team in competition again.
A couple of players in the past have had injuries. One year, and I recall it as sophomores, and talked about it took a while for them to just cut loose and go, I'm not going to worry about it. When did that moment come to you, or did it come to you when you just went, I'm not afraid of hurting it again, I'm just going to go all out?
You know, Breaking my ankle wasn't the first major injury I've had before. I've tore my ACL in high school my senior year also. So, I've had experience not to worry about my injuries after I'm recovered. I know that the doctors is doing all they can to make sure that it won't happen again. So, with all the recovery and the strength and the re-strengthening of the ankle, I was very confident when I stepped on the court that first game to know that any move that I made or took, that I was going to be good, not to worry about it and just play my game freely.
Did that confidence continue to roll? Like you made your first what, seven, eight, nine shots in the Bahamas before you even experienced your first miss. Did that just continue to build with each shot that fell in the basket?
I don't fall in love with every jump shot or layup that I take. I just try to go out there and play my game the best way I can, give it all to my teammates because I know that's what they're expecting of me. So, I just try to just do my role as in being a leader by example and vocally on the floor.
Have you added anything to your game since the last time the fans saw you here at the bank?
Uh, you know, I'm I'm pretty much the same Anthony. Junkyard dog. I would assume to be play aggressively at all spots on the floor. Just being more hungrier if I wasn't before. Just taking every chance that I have on the floor opportunity to be better.
Also, what kind of role have you played in helping the younger players tell them, here's how we do it at Murray State, here's what you need to do to get better? Have you played that role at all?
I feel like I played that role in a tremendous way, just leading by example. I'm not perfect. I don't make everything right. I try not to do stuff out of my control. So I just try to just lead by example. And if that's just being a hustle player or being that enforcer on the floor or being that person that everybody goes to when they feel like they're lacking an answer at, then I'll be just that for them. But that's what I try to be at all times.
Have any of the newcomers surprised you so far?
Uh, no, not really. Every player that has came in this freshman class has exceeded their expectations for me. They're all was highly recruited coming into the school, so I feel like everything that they're showing and they're capable of doing is nothing that's new to me.
Anthony, you and Tevin, you're kind of two of the older guys here right now, as far as the experience and the expectation and everything in the background. What have you seen in this offseason that's maybe different than previous off seasons that you've experienced here at Murray State?
Well, as far as the returners, just taking a big jump to what they produced last year, making a bigger jump this season. Because, obviously we don't have John Morant and Shaq Buchanan, and they put up a good piece of the scoring for us. Not saying that we need them or that we're dwelling on that pass, but, just trying to progress to where we did last year just to improve on this year.
With Ja gone, last year was obviously it was a circus around the program, and I know in a lot of ways you want the circus, you want the attention because that means you're doing great things. Is it? I guess with looking back at it, and were all that extra noise, is that a distraction to you guys in here? And with that circus, at least for now, you'd love to have it come back, but with it gone for now, Is it easier to work? Is there less of a distraction on sort of the day-to-day right now?
Obviously, the attention is wanted, and it makes everybody feel good that they're doing something. But the main thing about it is not to worry about that extra distraction from everybody else. Of course, everybody want us to make a three-peat, win the overseas championship, and all the accolades that come with it. But the main focus is progressing through the season, making sure that we're getting better individually and as a group, first of all, and just worrying about the later aspects of the season as it comes and as it approaches.
Coach McMahon alluded to a pretty decent race at point guard right now with DeQuan and Chico and Noah. Obviously, you guys got experience with all three of those guys in the Bahamas. Where do you see that shaking up, and how are all three guys taking on the offense right now?
Well, I feel, it's some more adjustments that need to be made, but everybody, as far as them three, is making a good jump to show their case to coach how they can run the team. They all have a similar but a unique style of play, so it's all going to be needed when it comes to the season.
Has it dawned on you yet that it'll be your last first day of practice, last this, last that, as a senior here at Murray State this year?
I haven't really thought about that. Obviously I've been in college for a while, so I just take every opportunity as it comes to me, just a chance to get better. I don't think ever as my last, or it's a new chance given, or my new opportunity to make people know who I am or remember who I was if they forgot. So I'm just taking on one step at a time and just taking on that opportunity when it comes to me.
I know you had one practice with workouts and so on. This feels like the deepest team we can remember. Like, you can make a case for all 13 guys to play. How has that translated to sort of the intensity of the day-to-day and you guys just going after each other?
Well, just to speak on what you said, we are real deep at every position. That makes it even better for us overall as a team because we don't have to dwell on one player. It's obviously a team sport. And with us, knowing that we're deep at every position, that means that there's no time to take plays off because there's somebody right behind you who's working against you, who's trying to compete with you at every chance to take your spot, if not start over you, if anything. So it's never a win-lose situation. Whoever comes out at the starting five on November 9th or November 4th, whenever it is, just know that we're deep and everybody at every position can hurt you whenever it comes.